Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I was going to save this video for later in the day, but I decided, you know what? This feels so important to me that I'm going to go ahead and get this out before I pull out for work. And this is hopefully going to be a pretty short video. But I was reflecting on some conversations that I had recently with some folks who were considering beginning therapy and or beginning some sort of healing journey for themselves. And what happened was I'm having several conversations and I'm noticing this theme come up with different people. The theme being, I would love to start my healing journey. I would love to start my recovery journey. I would love to start therapy. But I feel like I don't have time for it right now in my life. I need to come back to this when I can make real intentional time for it. And while I can appreciate the sentiment, hear me, while I can appreciate the fact that essentially what you're saying to me is that you want to be more intentional. You don't want to just haphazardly begin this work. I also have to call BS on that, all right? And in a very non-judgmental way. I want to explain what I mean when I say I want to call BS on that. I think it's just the truth of the matter is just not in our awareness right away. But the truth of the matter is you are already and always working on your mental health. Whether you're doing that intentionally or not, you are always, in every moment of every day, you are working on your mental health. And it's not even that it is passively happening, although that is happening too. What I am offering to you is that in both passive and active ways, you are already and always working on your mental health. Whether that be for the good or for the bad, whether that be for positive or for negative, whether that be to your health benefit or to your detriment and or destruction. You are always working on your mental health. Every decision that you make, great or small, contributes one way or the other to your mental health. The conversations you entertain, the things you read, the things you watch on television, the content that you click on and engage in on social media, the places that you frequent, the music that you listen to, the small decisions in your everyday life contribute to your mental health. So you are already working on your mental health. Please do not use the excuse when it comes to the intentional work and healing that you are recognizing that you need to do. Please do not use the excuse of time to further delay that intentional work, because every moment of every day you are already working on your mental health. I would also offer that even when you are not actively working on your mental health, your environment is passively working on your mental health. Your mental health is being worked on at all times. Either you're working on it or the environment that you are in is working on it for you. And so the choice to engage in this process is just merely making the choice to be more active in the positive working of your mental health. But let's be very clear. You are already working on it. We don't need to make any special time. Maybe for logistic purposes and that kind of thing, but you can start wherever you are. You can start right now today. Here's an easy way to start on it. Pay attention to your thoughts. Just pay attention. Really, really hone in on the patterns that you begin to notice about the way you think about yourself, about other people, and about the world around you. Pay attention to the thoughts that you have about your job if you're going to work today, about the people that you engage with on a day-to-day basis, and the thoughts that you have about yourself and your current condition. That's a great first step in being more intentional about working on your mental health. Just paying attention to those thought patterns. Then we can take step 2. Take a look at what is influencing those thought patterns. How much of your environment is feeding these thought loops? And what about your environment? Then you can look at, what can I change about that? One of the simplest things that I've learned is that we can choose different thoughts. If you're ruminating on negative thinking, if you're ruminating on pessimistic views, you can simply choose another thought. These are ways that we can begin working on our mental health right now. But I want to disarm you of the excuse that you don't have time to work on your mental health, or that you need to create some special time for it. There is some truth in that. There is some truth that we do need to be intentional, but understand that you are already doing it. And you can just simply choose to do it in a different and better way. Be empowered today to take your mental health into your own hands. This is Twan the Counselor. I had time today for your and my mental health. Light and love always. Peace.